There it goes. Alright. I just forgot to turn my headphones back on. I was like, oh no, it's not working anymore. Alright, hello everybody. How's it going? There we go. Audio's working now. There we go. You can tell how old this Switch and how much I have not used it in, because now you can see my homepage and it's like, oh, well, Mario 35, yeah, RIP. Hasn't been there in a while. Don't know why I went above Beast Breaker here. But I think we did play Untitled Goose Game on this. Now that I'm thinking about it. But it has been such a long time since I've had to do this. I still have the equipment. It's very small equipment. Um, but I will say I had to set it up differently than when I set it up before because let's just say that I don't have a laptop anymore. I'm not doing this off of the laptop. We've gotten a laptop since the last time. I may have a desktop, but luckily for us, the electronics are becoming a more universal in that I can like plug in the Switch onto a computer monitor. So like this is on one of my monitors instead of using the television. Works either way, but it was not too difficult to set up. Took me about an hour to think about how it's like how are we gonna go about doing that. So if it's too loud, let me know. Let me check the sound levels here. It's quite loud, but I think the audio is louder. It looks like. It is loud, okay. Well, maybe we can change the settings. Audio. Bring it down to about 50. Loud music! Come on! They're just trying to make sure us old people can hear it, man. That's good, Tony. Alright. So let's get this started. Hey, look, it's a map icon. Incoming transmission. One final time, I ask you to raise your sword. The beast outside your farm has cornered me. Without intervention, I may not survive. Please. On a Sunday this year, ambushed by a shard. Actions left. Select Desperate Strike to attack the beast. Alright, hold on. Alright. Aim is left string, rotate aim is LR. Okay, so you can like really slowly. Okay, so you can like go extreme by doing that. So basically the idea is to use the joystick to do like extreme motions and then like use this thing to do subtler motions. Use this to nudge. This is a core. Destroy that takes... Core takes several hits to destroy. These are scales. Scales can be destroyed with a single hit. I was put in a bad position. Scales grow back every turn. Navigate the grow to find out more. Okay. It's more like billiards. I was thinking of billiards. Ugh, that was horrible. Oh my god. I am not good at this. That's not good. Commissionees. Well, that's good. We can try to bounce it off the scale. So let's try like doing it like that. No, that didn't work. There we go. Lack of scales are going to get used against you now. Did I stop it? Stranger, are you safe? No one's here. Who sent that message? Should get Granny's sword back before. Whoa. The highlighted areas in the ground is the attack zone. Navigate attack to find out more. Okay, so basically don't land on the attack zone. If you end your turn in the highlighted area, the beast will attack you for this much damage.
No! Skipper! Quick, widen your stance! Balance the blade! Now strike the core!
The core is marked as a vital core. Destroy the vital core to slay the beast. So I think if I hit, like, right there, should be good. I definitely don't want to do the inner part again, because I think... Or I do that again. It's a lot of risk. Woo! Barely. Well, I can just kill him. That's fine.
We've broken the beast! Skipper! Someone was in trouble. Anyone with a lick of sense should have sought shelter at the first beast footfall. Only a few runs towards the danger. They called for help. You have a good heart. We'll talk about my sword later. Right now, we need to get our tails back to the farm before we risk a rampage or... change of plans. We're talking about the sword now. Stay nimble and make calculated strikes to prepare for a stronger attack.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dork off of this one, get myself to the back, right about there. Okay, so it generate. Okay, so you can use charge to do. Okay, I see. I see. It's a bit hand-holdy for a tutorial. Well, I mean, I would rather it hold my hand a little bit. I mean, it's a unique game concept, so it's like it's not like it's unwarranted.
You're all charged up. Now impale it with your sword point.
Oh, and I'm in a good position, too. Oh, oops. That was a bad idea, though.
The farm's right in its path. Take out one of its cores to stop it.
Beasts will rampage unless you stop them. Navigate the rampage counter. Number of turns that remain before the beast rampages. If the beast rampages, you lose the battle.
That distracted it. Destroy a core lowers a beast's growth rate, too.
Killing that core distracted the beast. Navigate. The value of rampage counter will reset to when you destroy a core.
No rest for the weary paws. Strike the vital core to end this now.
Go straight through, baby. It is like right down the middle, baby. This is pretty cool. Like I'm in like the perfect position. Just go like, I'm going to kill you. Go. So it's a what's it called? It's just a high HDMI cable. Gonna bounce off of the thing and head to the back. Oh, nice block. So what I want to do is I want to have a high motion to get closer, but I also want to get the arrow pointed downward. But I don't think I can quite make that. There it is, perfect. Bam. Beast broken.
You see what comes from taking risks? That cousin of yours is a bad influence. Oh, that glittering. I haven't seen motes like this since I was a scrap of a thing. How did the beast keep them inside it, when the rest of the magic was chased away? I need to fire up the forge immediately. To fix something? No. Or perhaps.
Hearth. Kitchen. Forge. Yeah, pool's pretty cool.
These motes from inside the beast, I haven't seen their like for over a generation. So how they shine so much more than the faint flickers we can get on the crops, I don't understand it. Still, waste not, want not. Check your bag. They've tangled into a spark already. Not surprised. Back before we'd find one almost every time we went out wandering. The magic was that plentiful. They were always worth gathering up, because sparks need to be untangled. And if we help the magic flow again, here, I'll show you what I mean.
Blossom Spark and Shimmer Spark. Sturdy Tunic.
Now the motes are free to be replenished to replenish their world. But they've left some of their power behind in this equipment.
Unlock new shield, sword and shield. Unlock new sword and shield. The Shell Cracker. Spot Flaw, defensive charge, shield bash. Oops, I meant to hit X.
The fire lit. The sparks are crackling.
So that's the problem with using this, is I have no idea, like, I forget where the buttons are located. That's how long I have not touched this freaking thing.
It's like being back there again, forging a new blade. And watching a relative nearly getting themselves killed. You said you saw a critter and thought they needed help?
No, someone asked.
With this?
With this.
One of those? They started showing up the past few days. Look like trouble to me. I've been locking them in the cellar.
You show crafted. +5 to max health, bonus action tile. Gain 1 action when you damage this tile. Bonus tiles are randomly assigned to a beast scale at the start of your turn. Interesting. Alright, and then this one is... Whoops. Did it again! Inspect that. Applies essence. On bounce, deal 1 damage, gain 1 charge. Spot Flaw. Apply cracked. Cracked cores take +2 damage, so it weakens defense. Defensive charge, deal 1 damage, gain 1 block. Consumes all block. 5 +5. Okay, so like you can either charge or block. So defense or offense. Interesting. Consumes all block, +5 for each block consumed. Why do we have a... Okay, that's a scale. That's kind of a fancy scale for a kitchen. I've never actually seen anyone have something like that in there. Unless it's supposed to be like a bread maker or something. Which kind of takes away from the whole, like... A whole box full. One's still moving. Plan expedition. Farmstead in danger. Time to put this new sword to the test.
You're grown now, and I'm well used to having warnings ignored, but I'll say that regardless, The world will always be filled with critters in trouble. I don't want you to be one of them. Even if magic might still be out there. Take the sword. Better sword, at least.
Shard Tusk Crawler.
Rushing in heedlessly makes for a fool's fight. Tailor your attacks to the gear you've got.
Your new armor has the special ability that modifies a piece of the beast. Navigate to bounce action. Find out more. Ah, it's that one over there. Got it. Okay, we have 2 actions left, so let's try to nail that. We can go right. Ah, it's just not quite enough. What we could do then instead is try to angle that. Really, like, God, not quite. Right there is probably good. All right, we're gonna finish our turn. I don't want to use the block. I want to use, I just want to do a normal charge, and we're going to do, like, back here. I saw it just for a momentary second. Right there, probably.
Use your shield. A defensive charge will prepare you to block incoming attacks.
Come on. Play right there. I don't think I got anything out of that. What I should do is I should strike the side one. Okay, I can go back. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bounce off of this thing so I go all the way over there. Use this instead. Oops. Okay, I have 6 blocks, so wow. That's actually extremely OP. Let's not spot the flaw yet.
More motes. Scamper quick to gather them up.
When you destroy a core of spawn more motes, you'll have 3 turns to collect them before they disappear. Alright, let's yeah, let's do that, but also let's Let's not use strike. Let's use spot and claw. I don't think I have enough speed to catch that, though. Okay, so I gotta just use a strike.
Granny wants me to build up blocking power for defense, but I gotta channel it to a shield bash instead.
Nah, I think Granny's right. What I want to do is actually spot flaw right now. And I'm gonna hit that into there. Actually, let's, no, defensive charges are good.
Patience pays off. If you spot flaws in the beast cores, you'll do more damage with each blow.
Beast broken. Not bad. It's a cute little game. Placid Spark. Tangle Spark. Can't craft anything yet. You're not the one I expected to answer my message.
You're the stranger you tried to help, yes. Tell your grandmother you met someone named Cinnabar, and that they're a mail carrier of sorts, and that they bear missives from those in desperate need of... Who are they? Eager, aren't you? There's a beast stalking a settlement at the furthest edge of Bramble Hollow. So now the only question is, what do you plan to do about it?
Bridgeberry Rescue. A town at the edge of Bramble Hollow is menaced by a beast with metallic scales. I wonder with the S's. Oh, there's a new. Sapien splinters. It's still heading due south. Those folks ought to evacuate right quick. Whoa, you there! Slow your skedaddle. Needle beaks like this have mighty fine hearing. I've been tracking the trajectory of this one, and there's about to be big trouble, and I mean big.
I'll help.
Help me warn the town folks, you mean? Hey, now wait! If you're really tangling with that beast, at least take some pick-me-ups. The scout is giving you some consumables. You can use it once per turn. Instantly gain 15 charge. Start with a... Oh man, that is a horrible place for that tile to flag. Is it a snake or a dragon? I don't know, man. tell me. What I can do is I can, go like right here.
Talk about a pep in your step. Let's see what you can do with this.
What's that? It's only gain 8 health, so I don't need it yet. Hello, now he's like, hey, I see you. I'm angry now. Okay. Could do a defensive charge. I think I want to do that. Bonus action tile. I don't see it though. I don't want to use the 15. So I want to save the 15 action points one for when. Hi, don't hurt me. You're gonna hurt me, right? See, the blocked is kind of OP. Like, I've got 6 blocks still. I am actually so into this, 25, right? So I get 15, that's 20. I can only use it once a turn, apparently. So what I'm going to do is, well, I'm not going to do defensive charge, I need 5. Alright, what I want to do is I want to swing back to... Can I hit it from here? Yes. Maybe? That didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Oh crap! I've got to remember the rampage thing. So we can restart that. Boom. Beast is broken. Wow, you're a real champ. Well, blow me over with a breeze. You may be tiny, but talk about making a big impact. Name's Jonquil. Feel free to look me up if you ever find yourself in Hollow again. Unless you find yourself back out of the thicket afterwards, that as you get fretting. Maybe. I'd be happy to help with that, champ. After what you did for these folks, it's the least I can do. Thanks for inviting me in, ma'am. That was real hospitable.
Yes, well, seemed only right after what you did for Skipper.
Oh, Skipper did the hard work himself, saving that settlement. A rescue worthy of the Whiskersmith twins.
Just me and my grandchildren now. No need to fuss.
Wait, you mean soak me in a stream? How did I not realize? This forge, that scar, you're... Here we go. Thistle Wickersmith. Oh, it's a real honor, ma'am. If there's anything I could do to lend a paw, I'll say the word.
I don't like Skipper out there all alone, and we do have plenty of chores around the farm. I suppose there's room enough. You can stay for the moment.
Look at that, what he's done to our chair. That's not, that's his chair now. No one else can sit in it. It's dangerous.
These unsettling messages swooping about. I hope this family was done being at the world's beck and call. Clearly that was wishful thinking.
This is important.
I thought so too, once.
If we save the world,
maybe focus on saving one settlement at a time. I know your intentions are good, but my old sword may prove heavier than you think.
So that was her. Not what I expected from the stories. Then again, stories tend to change with the telling, don't they? So, what do you think of her concerns? I suppose your actions speak louder than your words.
Bronze braid surcoat. Okay. So let's show the crafted. What does this one do? Plus 10 to max health. Gains 20 charge when you damage this tile. I like the extra turn better. Cinnabon? No. The right track. Jonquil offers to
teach Skipper the arts of tracking beasts.
Jonquil, this village, asked for my help, but...
Yeah, Tangledale's real deep in the hollow. Navigating those thickets gets pretty tricky. Not to mention, it takes a whole slew of different skills dealing with beasts out there. Oh, hey now, no need to ring your whiskers, champ. How about I teach you to track? Ah, nothing like a jaunt between majestic brambles to put a spring in your step. I spotted some sure sign of beasts, though, so keep a sharp eye. Now, a good scout always keeps useful materials at hand. Lucky for us, there's thorns, and there's berries. Move to a berry space to gain minerals. Now, best we save those for talented village folks, tempting as it is to take a nibble. There it is! Sap and splinters. If that thing barreled into Tangledale, it would be a disaster. Whoa, let's hang on back a moment. Beasts like this, you want to pry some reconnaissance first. Aha! That's what us scouts like to call a shard beast. A few explosives will make quick work of the scales. Head on over to the settlement and we'll get something cooking. Can't always rely on noble caravans out here, so we'll make do. And make some real swell stuff. Of course, it gets tough for folks to gather materials when a beast is on the prowl. Situation like this, I recommend an explosive essence, handy things essences. If we swab out one of your weapons, that'll give you all sorts of ways to damage the beast. Not how I normally use them, but modes. Folks don't normally wrestle with beasts like you do. Now, let's show that beast a thing or two. Unfortunately, it does not see you. Go on, give it a strike. You'll see what makes that essence so essential. You want to try to hit that glowy square right there. Oh, really? Yeah, okay, that explosive's pretty good. Very, very bad place to be right here. You can do a spot flaw. Might not reach it though. No, I don't think I'm close enough. Definitely don't want to do that. Now we want to do that. Composer for Johnny Henson's or the Big Circles. I do like the fact that like it started off as like a sort of a quieter song, and then like as it, like you revealed yourself, it kind of got a lot louder. We could try. I think I'm gonna play it safe, but also try to grab an extra turn at the same time. Here we go. Things got a tad vigorous out there. Still, I sure feel refreshed, don't you? You, know lots about beasts. Oh, not much. Just noticed a few patterns over time. Wandering out in the wild like I do. Had my whole life to watch them, too. Moats. I can barely remember the time before they showed up. There's all types of beasts, you know, taking on all sorts of different forms in all different kinds of environments. Sometimes it makes me wonder if they're nature's guardians, rampaging because they sense magic is missing. But anyway, what do I know? Spoiler alert. Well, you never know. Maybe if we keep finding ways to bring back magic, you'll calm them all back down. Till then, no matter their motives, as long as they're threatening critters' lives, I'll keep fighting. You heard of Granny? Heard of her? When the beast first struck, most critters turned tail and hunkered down, hoping it'd pass. But not her. She and her sis were out there every day, fighting tooth and blade. We didn't call these two legendary warriors for nothing. They saved hundreds, no thousands of settlements. Once they even fought a wreathing river beast that was this big. I'm sure that's an exaggeration. Ah, apologies, didn't see you there, ma'am. But I watched you two fight that day, you know. That was my village you saved. Oh my. I didn't realize. How callous of me. No, don't worry yourself. I was just a youngster in a great cheering crowd. You wouldn't have recognized me. But now you're a scout, I see. A fine profession. Worked with a few back in the day to stock our magic forge. Sure, ma'am.
Though mostly I keep watch for beasts nowadays. Not enough magic left to go searching for sparks. Though if you don't mind me saying so, the moats around your farm are shining something special. Maybe it's time the world's finally gonna start bouncing back from all this. One can only hope. Where's Poppy? According to this note stuffed in the bread box, the wayward cousin of yours went out foraging. Again. I'd feel better about it if she weren't so prone to getting distracted. I still shudder at the earthworm rodeo incident. Anyway, keep a lookout. New sword and shield. Alright. Normal strike. Enrage. Deals 2 damage. Adds 4 taunt if this is the first strike. If this is the first bounce, increase attack by 2. When the beast's taunt bar is filled, the ram of the beast is increased by 1. The rampage counter does not go down while taunted. If you end your turn in the highlighted area, the beast will attack you for this much damage. Okay, so attack is actually the beast's damage, so it's sort of a risk. Oops. Gain 6 block. On first bounce damage, deal 3 damage. Gain retaliate 1. When the beast lands an attack on you, deal damage equal to its attack to its active. Ooh. Wow, okay, so that's the thorn thing. That makes sense. I do like the transitions of the music. Like they definitely have like a transition to them when you move amongst the house and stuff like that. Any more lessons? For tracking, you mean? Oh, I'm honored that my ramblings can help you out. But yeah, sure thing. I could probably find a few more tips rattling around this old noggin. Ready when you are. We're gonna switch to the Revenger. Alright, the brambles are real dense here. Can hardly see past your snout. But here, lay a paw on these vines. Feel that faint trembling? There's a beast about. And I'll bet I know where it's headed. That there's a corruption pool. Careful, it's poison for critters like us. But poison for us is tasty for beasts. They love those pools, so they always walk towards the nearest one. Here, let's scout around and try and spot that beast. Hear that roar? The beast just swallowed down a corruption pool, going stronger. It's like clockwork. Beast head from pool to pool, drinking them all up, and then smash straight into the village. Come on, let's grab some supplies and cut it off at the pass. The sooner, the better.
can't go that far. Ooh, right outside his range. That was pretty good. Oh, it didn't count. Damn it. That's pretty cool. I actually like that set. Great work today, champ. Let's get home and rest up. How's it going, Summer? Simbar will directly go from settlements that need your help.
So, you're the so-called mail carrier sending these messages.
I didn't see you there. I'm impressed you managed to sneak up on me. Clearly you still have some of your skills.
I'm impressed you managed to keep away from me this long. Which means you have skills of your own, and I'd rather learn them now. Skipper may welcome you, but this is my farm. I want to know who you are.
You know my name. You know how to refer to me. You know what I do. Can't that be enough?
Forgive me if I don't trust so easily.
I sympathize, but neither do I.
Okay, we get to actually. Skipper wants to add another arrow to the quiver. Plumdale calls for aid. Witchbell calls for aid. So those like side quests or something? I don't really have anything to build. So let's move on to this one.
Not every day you see someone going up against a beast, much less whisker to whisker. You're a natural. But I got a question, champ. Ever thought about switching up your strategy? You know, like how crops start drooping if they only ever grow one kind? Change is real refreshing. For example, have you ever liked to try your paw at a good old bow and arrow?
Yes.
Guess I had the bullseye with that one. Let's head out when you're ready. I know the perfect field. Alrighty then, here's that new bow I whittled up for you. Let me give you a few pointers. Ugh, dad jokes. Anyway, this trusty bow has some key differences from that hefty sword of yours. Most critters aren't buff as your granny. Using up all kinds of that sword swinging energy really tuckers you out. Now with bows on the other paw, you can really set yourself up for future success. First things first, you need to scrounge up some ammo. Let's get ready to roll. Now that your quiver's sporting a few arrows, take aim and fire. Scale bounced. Stop 20% damage to deal 1 damage and stop. Great work, champ. You've got a real knack for taking action. Figured for you that'd be simple, but don't go burning out now and charge ahead. That tough stuff is holding up. Tough stuff is holding back. When you start getting drained, just take a moment and breathe. It'll pay off in time, I promise. Ah, end your turn early to convert your ammo into charge. Now you've got the strength for a whole flurry of arrows. Reload and fire away. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm not doing any damage though. I recommend saving some ammo if you can. An arrow in the fall is worth 10 in the field. Oh wait, I get like 10. Oh, wait a minute, I get it. So that's like action points, and like you get like 5. That's pretty good. Okay, so your extra unused action converts into... Yeah, I noticed that. Unless there's like snipe shot. So this one will do 1 damage. 50% damage. Oh no, like it's a 20% chance to do damage. So basically every time I was hitting a core, it's actually not. Unless I bounce it off of a scale first. If I bounce it off of a scale, then it will deal 1. It'll increase the chances to 50-50. So basically you want to try to bounce things off of each other. Pummel shot deals 2 damage, stop. Deal 2 damage, stop. Okay, and then there is
on fires one arrow. Fires one arrow, pierces everything. Not useful. This is tough. You might actually get the rampage. Like, this is probably the bigger challenge about this one. Is that, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay, you need 10 to do that. Well, I'm going to take damage then. So let's make it count. Actually, no, that's end turn. Okay, I'm starting to get the idea of this concept here. So you want to leave with 10 so you can move. There we go. Little end turn. Got it. Alright. That's actually, like, I gotta say, it's well designed. Like, the game is actually very interesting, because it's like, okay, now you gotta deal with, like, resource management and stuff. It's very different. It's a very different thought process. Alright, here we go. Right down the center, baby.
Right down that beautiful center, mate. Right down the center.
And we have 3 ammo left, so do we... Okay, yeah, so you really have to be careful with resource management. Oh, this is gonna take him out. Oh. Never mind. Great work, champ. Oh, splinters. Looks like the edge of your cloak got pierced. Sorry, I'll explain. This was my fault. Say, would you like my old scout cape while we patch it up? It'll work seamlessly with your bow. I'd wear it myself, but sadly, I'm not cut out for capes. No capes. With quills like mine, capes get cut out by me. In fact, you could say they end up dismantled. No. Anyhow, you want it? Might be a tad big on you, but I'll helm it. Thanks. Seems like nobody's seen Skipper for a while. So what do we need? We needed this one. So we're gonna do that one. I like that, so I'm gonna... Alright, so we're gonna scout out over here. Okay, cool. Oof, RAM is down to 5, so you gotta be really careful here. Oh wow, its grow is 8. That's not good. hit it. You. God dang, that recharge is really a pain in the butt. Wow, like, this is not good. Like, he's gonna win this. Should've done retaliate there. It's enrage. Oh, well, we definitely want to use that then. There's nothing I can do. Oh my god, why? This is horrible. Nothing I can do. He's won. Get the frickin' thing. Fire Essence applies through 3 bounces, applies Scorch to all scales, and small radius Scorch tiles prevent adjacent tiles from regrowing. Oh, okay. So, like, if you know what your enemy is doing, you can kind of set up for it. Applies acid to all scales in a small radius. Acid tiles take 2 damage at the start of your turn. So do I attack him now, or do I go for the settlement? I think I go for the settlement, and then come back. Go over here. This isn't working very well. Like, I don't know what it is with these, like, beasts on this thing. It's like they're a lot tougher than the ones in the main game. Oh my god, he's got a rampage. I gotta take out one of his stupid things, and I don't have... Like, I'm bouncing all over the fucking place. Oh my god. He's won again. Like, I don't... Like, this... I don't know if these ones are tougher because they're side quests, or... It's ridiculous. Alright, I have to do... Oh, I actually beat the... never mind. It's like, I might actually be... What the heck? Really? There we go. Got really close. Losing that one. I will say the making the item probably did it for me there. Because if I didn't have that item, he would have regrown back and just would have been... Alright. Move steps to recharge, gain 3 ammo. On arena bounce, gain 1 ammo. Once, so being gained up to 4 ammo. Okay, oops. Fires 4 arrows in a straight line, applies essence, 30% chance of dealing damage on skill bounce. If core is the attacking core, Distract. If the attacking core is hit, it's a cancel is attacked. Nestling Thorns. Fire 6 arrows in a wide cone. On bounce, stop. Deal 1 damage, add 1 taunt. When the beast taunt bar is filled, fires 1 arrow, applies corrosion. If our core is corroded, deal 1 damage. Corrosion, tile takes 1 damage at the end of the beast's turn. Interesting. The villagers escaped in time. I don't think there's anything else to unlock, so let's continue with the story.
Still no sign to your cousin, Skipper. You said the last was out foraging? I did find a fallen basket on the most of the recent Scout of the Hollow, handle broken clean off. She's often careless with belongings. And I do recall seeing some torn up cookbook pages. Like that. Someone left behind an entire pie, just sitting on a mushroom cap, still piping hot. My granddaughter abandoned a dessert. Something's wrong. If she ran into a spot of trouble, she may be hiding in a thicket near where I stumbled upon those clues. Hiding? I'll look.
Cake crumbs? Poppy is here, but where? That's a new one.
Skip over here!
Poppy.
The beast was looking like massive stash of blueberries. And now I'm totally being menaced. Best berry picking adventure ever!
Poppy. Oh, it's going that way. Crap. Damn it. Shard Striker Tooth. Why did I only move that far? And I'm dead.
I'll just hang back here until you get back.
Alright, now no arrow play with that one. Select.
Skip over here!
That was freaking useless, man. It's like a waste of turn anyway. And you ended up in the red zone. Ah, this is just... Bam! That shield bash.
What? Skip, that was epic! Epic. Watching you zip around, smashing beasts to smithereens, this changes everything! Seriously, Skip, if you can take down beasts, the whole world is open for travel again. Goodbye, scattering settlements, goodbye, hunkering in terror. We can go anywhere! Seeing the mysteries of the mires, hearing the crashing waves of the coast. Someday we can even make it all the way to Trade Haven! Although, let's maybe not mention that last one in front of Granny, okay?
Oh, motes preserve me. The frequent Withersmith. I've been at my wits' end with worry. I hope you've come to your senses, scared into...
Granny, you should have seen Skip out there crash! Kapow! I mean, talk about pizzazz!
Oh no. Well, I'm glad to hear you're no worse for wear. You've got quite the adventurous spirit, young lass.
Finally, a little appreciation in this farmhouse. Don't worry, Granny. If my little cuz is bouncing around defying death, I'm not gonna let him face it alone. Which means, I've gotta get to the kitchen.
Phew. Sure is nice to rest my paws by a toasty hearth after a rough task.
You made solid progress on that grain shed today. You know your construction. I'm impressed.
Oh, I'm no master smith like you. Can't do any fancy forging or enchanting or any of that. I'm just glad to roll up my sleeves and pitch in, that's all. Hope we'll get that shed good and ready before the next time Beast cuts off the supply lines to Bridgebury.
Doubtless we will. Tasks go by much faster with the second set of poles moving in perfect tandem. It's been a long time since I've worked like that. My grandchildren help me where they can, but...
I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to bring up hard memories for you.
You didn't. I think of my sister each time I hold a hammer.
Aha! And in the fresh pressed seed oil. Whoop! What's sputter? Where is the backup saucepan? Hey! Whatever, just gonna swap in the stew pot and... Hey, Skip! Can you toss me a knife or 3? My kitchen also accepts magical swords if that's all you got. I mean, beasts, parsnips, same difference, right? They all deserve a thorough smashing.
Poppy.
Don't fret, my brilliant plan is basically ready. I'll catch you before you head out, promise.
So we're looking for, looks like Howl Spark.
Tasty snack alert! We've got crisp wheat puffs, sweet seeds, scrambled glazed mushroom strips. All boxed up and adventure ready.
This is so much.
This is just a chore, Skip. You're saving the world. We're not gonna make you do it alone. And though you might be fine gnawing on raw roots, your epic team should have epic snacks.
The lass is right. When the going gets tough out there, you may find to get much further with a friend. Skipper, if you need scouting expertise or bow backup, I'm glad to lend a paw.
And who else will forage for you or serve berry butter cookies mid-battle?
So which of this will you take? This is a very difficult question.
Hehe.
Alright, so we're looking for these. Travel companions, tracking powers and battle powers. They will also reset the beast's rampage counter once per battle, which is helpful because I was running into that problem. No resets, introvert time. Pronouns, he, him, travel, hardy, seed, scramble. Companion, each companion stops the beast from rampaging once per battle with using their battle ability. Chocolate circles the beast and fires 30 non-lethal arrows. Tracking ability, scout any space. Use any space on the map to reveal a map and surrounding spaces. Poppy, she, her, berry, batter, cookies. Each companion stop. Berry, batter, surprise. Poppy throws healing treats onto the field for you. Forge, any space, use on any space. Gather materials from the space and all surrounding spaces. Oh, cool. That's actually very useful. I'll try her. Plus 10 bonus ammo tile. Gain 5 ammo when you damage this tile. Well, that's probably why I was doing horrible with the bow and arrows. I didn't even take the bonus along with me. Someone's probably going to watch the recording and go, "You didn't take the bonus, you idiot. You idiot. You dummy. You dum-dum." Alright, we're just going to depart with that. Oh no. Oh no, they actually have scales that take multiple damage now. Great. Just what I needed. Wonderful. Good lord, I'm not doing great. Should have angled that a lot better. Back up a bit. There we go. Now I gotta get back in these spots. No, I don't want to use that until I'm like in a good position to do so. Which I'm still not in a good position to do so because this thing has a flow of like... We're gonna try that. Well, yeah, we got help. Yeah, we're good. Gotta hit this. God, I can't hit that though. Like this angle sucks. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Go. Here we go. It's definitely a good song, for sure. Oh, man. Ah, it disappeared. Oh, I think this is it. Just gotta, like, get that lined up real well right there. There we go. Binga binga boom. The beast has been broken.
Yeah! So you're telling me an anonymous silhouetted stranger has been hanging around? And you're just letting him slither off without asking, like, a billion questions? I mean, what if there's some brooding, nefarious villain? No, wait! Too obvious. Oh, maybe they're secretly a heroic spy for the Queen! Oh! Or they could be a tiny sentient beast in disguise! Okay, maybe not that one. But seriously...
That's probably what it's gonna end up being, isn't it?
But seriously, Skip, if you ever felt tongue-tied, let me know. And next time they show up, I'll ask them anything. Anything. You shouldn't have to get tangled up in dangerous stuff we don't understand. Not without me, anyway.
Good high-pitched May, by the way.
It's not a high-pitched May! God dang it! Okay, maybe it is a high-pitched May. I don't know.
Noble in the need. There's somebody lost in Bramblewood. Since none of the other ones have any of the stuff I need to get the new weapon, I'm just gonna go for it. It seems Paprika has found a broken propeller out in Bramble Hollow. She brought it back as scrap, but this alloy, metal like this, is manufactured, not mined. And its newfangled batteries enchanted with so many sparks I can't make whisker or tail of them. This isn't from around here. Must have fallen off those noble caravans. The last time they resupplied villages in the hollow. Yeah, it was the first one, Strangelove. Night in the Woods was the first one we did. Before we had voting, before we had any of this fancy streaming stuff, and me streaming on Switch. Heck, back then, like, Switch was relatively new. Yeah, back then the Switch just came out, right? 2017? I did hear a rumor that fancy fellow was flittering about recently, bolstering defenses with tech donations. We could always look around the last settlement we was helping in case the caravan's still around. Maybe he needs a bit of defending himself? So I want to try the thing, bow and arrow, but with the actual equipment to...
No sign of anyone yet.
Take heart, assistants. We shall swiftly return to the cloud once we reconfigure the important bits. Mortifying. Our citizens depend on harboring estates if our finest caravan is so easily felled. I mean, really, this is absurd. I have no words with my manufacturer the moment I get home. That is to say, if I get home.
Alright, let's see if we can do this with the bow and arrow. Oh boy. That is absolutely not how I wanted that to go. Why does it do no damage to the... There it goes.
I say, who is that? What an impressive showing!
scooch a little bit more. There we Alright, I need to think about resetting one of these. That sucks. Oh god, why did it do that? No! No good shots anywhere. Like, I either take a...
Yes, go forth, heroic peasant! Strike a resounding blow!
Strike a sounding blow if I could just angle this right. Boom.
Worthy of a commendation from the Queen herself. You okay? Congratulations, heroic warrior! You've had the honor of rescuing one of the most vital caravans of our fleet. And now I have the great joy of introducing myself. I am the most honorable Lord Dandelion.
Gracious.
Glacius do Fritiati of the Fifth. Hail to the Marquis of Summercrest in the hovering estates of the cloud. But please call me Dandy. I wish to keep the fanfare to a minimum while down here to focus on those whom it is my duty to aid. Now, once I have finished redirecting this caravan, let us adjourn to a safer location to continue our introduction. What a lovely little farm! And look! Hand-painted windowsills! Imagine!
It must... sorry. It must be rustic compared to your own home, your lordship. What was her voice again? Your own home, your lordship.
Skipper shouldn't have dragged you out here. Really. No, it's positively charming! Please, you shouldn't put yourself out on my account. And Skipper's actions have inspired me to think a critter who is capable of fighting the beasts head-on. Besides, the very reason I tour the land is a duty to aid the populace. I shall begin unpacking forthwith.
More resources would help, but... oh, most preserve me, I'll make room for him somewhere. Most preserve me, Paprika. Why are you in my forge with the firing pan?
For the last time, the anvil is not a grill.
Don't worry, Granny. I'm not gonna repeat the pancake party. But you've been making Skip tons of rad weapons, so I thought, why only focus on battle? Just picture me, voyaging the land with the help of the snazzy spatula, the glimmering griddle, or the most epic kitchen tool of all, the fantastic flying frying pan!
This flying pan works well.
It's old.
My sister forged it herself back before the beasts came.
Oh yeah, like I said, super old!
Sparks are precious, and traveling is dangerous. Be reasonable, Paprika.
I know, quiet and reasonable. Just like you and Skipper.
Still no spindle. Dandy expounds the charms of a brand new form of weapon.
Ah, Skipper, a brief word, if you would. Your skills against the beasts is truly inspiring. But you might want to consider the most genteel of all weapons. The Great Hammer! I wasn't expecting... I thought he was going to offer a lance. Granted, we primarily use them for sports nowadays, given how fashionable croquet gentry has become, and use the finest texts from the labs of Celestial Collision to reinforce the backswing, which primarily... Final seconds, but I struck with enormous cerebral ball through the towering wickets, and the cup was ours! But I digress. If you wish to borrow a hammer for yourself, I would be happy to demonstrate techniques. The Great Hammer is a deceptively elegant tool. Wielding one is such like navigating a lofted fort. It is a weapon that rivals upon strength, power, and pressing your advantage. But it would be uncouth to jump right in. One must build the momentum first. Alright, gain 1 charge, plus 1 charge for each inertia. Deals 1 damage, splash 5, stop. Splash spawns X small projectiles that apply essence to the bounce. I have no idea what you just said, those were words, but we'll try. Excellent form. Now, do you feel the power building? That's inertia. From an easily accessible metaphor, consider it the compounding interest augmenting your investments. Oh wait, you're poor. Sorry. Inertia makes you strong. Your strong abilities even stronger. Yes. Anyways. Concussive blow, stop on the second bounce, reverb 2. Reverb deals X damage to target tile and all adjacent tiles. Big slammer, on first bounce, deal 2 damage in large radius, repeat for each inertia. Spinning hammer, move while moving, deal 1 damage to everything in the small radius, plus 10 inertia. So literally you stop when you hit him. Oh, that's actually cool. Oh, I know where this is going. Oh, I'm gonna like this weapon. So basically the idea is use the main attack to basically hit the area that you want to hit, and then basically use your use the remaining force to kind of like just monster it. So watch this. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit him right at the tip, and then basically what we can do is on the first bounce deal 2 damage in a large radius, repeat for each inertia. And then while moving deal 1 damage to everything in a small radius, 10 steps per each inertia. So like if I go like alas, by switching stances you have sacrificed your other power for other abilities. Such a difficult strategic decision that leaders must make. Well, let's say our cloud has a silver lining. Now this ability is growing stronger. Take advantage. Okay, so like the further you go, like the more... That's actually pretty cool.
I'm gonna like that weapon. I definitely could use that one in battle. Without too much of my brain going, I have no idea.
Truly impressive, Skipper. What do you think? Quite magnificent, yes, but that is the only thing I wish. It's not the only thing I wish to bequeath upon you. As thanks for your many efforts, I present the armor rowed by the sentinels who patrol the hovering estates.
Thanks.
It should complement your great hammer beautifully. We do strive to alive, function, and form up there. I have much to learn yet about how the peasantry prefers to address the social nuances of public perception. But should you travel to the cloud to showcase your hammer expertise, I must advise you. Better to prioritize modest control over full force, or your technique may be considered crude. You don't wish to seem impolite, for, as they say, no situation, no matter how dire, is worth ruffling feathers.
Fighting beasts down here. I don't have time for your politeness shenanigans. There we go. Alright, Fury of Blows. Dandy performs a series of hammer attacks. Summon Retinue Settlement. Use on Settlement. Lets you craft from anywhere on the map without spending a turn. Ooh, that's dandy. I don't know, I like Chipmunk Girl. Plus max health, bonus inertia tile. All your hammer abilities gain +2 inertia when you damage this tile. Ooh, that's good for transitioning. I want to try this. Oh. Yes, do that, please. Alright. Let's do the dandy hammer. Okay, I didn't know you could talk to them. So we get 2 momentum, so we can basically move out of the way of the attack here. We definitely want to try to take out something, though. Gravy, you're a dick. Like, this is like, okay, so this weapon has a big flaw, and that big flaw is like, if you're put in a corner like this, there's not much you can do. I can't get out of there really fast. But that one actually goes pretty far. That one does not. So literally, the only way I can get out of this is to kind of go like that, and then...
Why stop the fun? Delicious, nutritious, and distracting!
The dot 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 bubble.
That was amazing, Skip.
Yeah, I did not get that. Really?
Oh, Thunderheads! I've just received a missive that one of the aerocrafts of my caravan never made it back to the cloud. Fortunately, it was fully automated and no one was aboard.
but it contained the urn that I was transporting for my family.
An urn?
Indeed, an enchantment augmentee something or other. The device was powering my philanthropic mission. When you next venture forth to the Hollow, would you watch for any clues of its location?
Keep an eye out for clues. Some quests can be unlocked by following a trail of clues that appeared during the tracking while you were answering calls for aid. The settlement holds the legendary sword of Nettle Willows. Can Skipper's sword skills convince them to part ways with it? Well, since nobody is, Skipper sure has benefited from your work out at the forge. It's good to be out there with my hammer and anvil again. Still, I'm just following my sister's designs. She never did have practice enough to work her with sparks like I do, but give her any material you can name, and she could work marvels. Oh, I'm aware, ma'am. I've been lucky enough to see a few of her weapons on display. What? What do you mean? Some settlements collected them after, folks love seeing something that made by the legendary Whisker Smiths. I didn't know. Oh, hey, maybe Skipper could go ask for the weapons back. They might need to prove themselves a bit first. But, no, it's not worth the bother. There are more important things to do. Okay, so I have to take a sword. So let's swap this out. The ... bubble. Oh, I didn't know it replaced that. Well, that was dumb.
God, I suck. Man. Here we go. Woof!
Anything in this recipe?
They'll definitely give me the weapon now.
What? What is this? Skipper, this is Nestle's shearing sword. Holding one of these old weapons again brings all sorts of stories to mind. With this one, we like to pull a twin trade-off, one of our specialties. She'd use this sword to shear off the massive beast's scales all at once with a terrifying smash. Then she'd hurl the blade to me mid-battle, and I'd scar the beast to prevent it from regrowing. We might have been showing off. Still, it was a good technique, and it's good to see this sword again. Thank you.
Should have inspected it.
Won't preserve me, this young Lord Dandelion. I appreciate his enthusiasm, but you're putting yourselves in real danger out there. I don't think he really understands that. Or, frankly, much of anything. Good morrow! I have just taken a turn around the grounds of your rustic estate and snap a few pictures. I don't trust you'd mind, but it was simply your tapestries. We were arranged in such daring, naturalistic shapes. How
However, I was interrupted by one of your unconventional messenger pins. A pin? You recognize them? Certainly, though it's shockingly advanced, more so than I've ever seen. It's clearly a pin. That's an acronym, of course, for practical... Oh, nobody bothers to say the full name. I myself have a relay pin synced to my lapel pin for processing and communicating vital information. Also for taking selfies. Regardless, this clearly means that whoever is making and sending these pins is a fellow noble. After all, between Collingham and the Queen, the technology has always advanced past the cutting edge. Though in my opinion, that was already quite evident from the natural inclination to help others, if you say so. Alright, so we have a new weapon. Let's see what this one does. On balance, deals 1 damage, gains 1 charge. On Pierce, pierces cores. So on Pierce, halves the core health, gains 2. Oof. So that does a lot of damage to, so it doesn't kill things, so it's sort of like, if it has a lot of health, it's really good to get it going. Bounce. Deal 1 damage. Add 7 scar. When the beast's scar's build is filled, permanent effect, the GRW, the grow of the beast is decreased by 3. While scarred, the beast will not grow scales. Shatter. On core bounce, stop. Damages scales in a chain, 1 damage each for a total of X damage. That's actually pretty good. Here's a... So this will probably be the last one we do for tonight. And then we'll continue on next time. So it is... I will have to keep the Switch by the computer. And prepare to switch it in and switch it out. Switch it, get it? Unconventional switching. So literally, yes. Literally, I can show you like how it's set up, but... Literally the Switch is basically next to my computer monitor and treating it like a TV. While my actual computer monitor is on the left screen. And so basically the output for the Switch, so the thing that you usually connect to the TV, is going to the streaming thing input. And then there's a USB thing on that input device that goes to my computer, which is how I can put it on this streaming service, right? By using the software. Because basically it's taking the Switch's inputs basically going to this device, which is allowing me to splice it in 2 ways. The first splice goes from a USB thing into my computer, which I can use to put it on OBS. And then the second split is an output. So I basically take the thing that I used to plug the monitor in directly to my computer, and I plug it into that output port of that, and then put it into the monitor directly. So basically it flows from the Switch into the splitter device, and then it goes out in 2 directions. One to the screen so I can see it and engage with it, and the second so that I can use it as an OBS thing. So it's actually, because it's not on the actual monitor, it's not on the computer, it's on my device, right? So in order to get it to the computer, it has to kind of go on that. But that's sort of the nerd thing that it does. Very nifty, very cool. But it looks like I'm playing my Switch on my computer, basically. But I'm not. I just have 1 monitor for my computer, 1 monitor for displaying the Switch. So let's depart. Ah, there it is.
As the responsible elder Whiskersmith cousin, I gotta say, what took you so long? Seriously, Slip, it's gonna be so much fun to have you actually running around with me for once. I can't believe it. My bouncing baby cousin, all grown up and following in my paw prints. By totally bailing on their chores!
What the heck is that? The shattered propeller. Was this part of the Dandy's missing aerocraft? Let's just do it. Oh my god, I whiffed that so hard. No!
as useful. This might actually get dangerous, because, like, I don't have any way to like, do a lot of damage to that very easily. That reset just in the nick of time. See if I could do like a billiards thing. Here we go. Ready? Oh, missed. Here we go. This is where the rollers come out. Woohoo! Why, Madame Whiskersmith, this tea is delightful! Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord Dandy. Lord Daddy, Dandy, Daddy, Dandy. Oh, it probably doesn't suit your refined tastes. Nonsense! I find this endearingly rustic. Just like these fascinating manual kettle technology. Ah, Skipper, you've returned. And, oh, it appears you found the propeller from my latest lost aerocraft. Aerocart, actually. My father would ever be so relieved if we could but reclaim the caravan's missing cargo for further use. Dandelion. Or, at the very least, to file an insurance claim. Lord Dandelion. Just Dandy, I insist. Lord Dandelion is my father. And also my grandfather, and my great-grandfather, and... Dandy, what are you doing with my laundry hamper? Ah, as my father always says, we should never shy away from assisting those in need. Besides, I am quite eager to experience this fine peasant art for myself. Doing your laundry doesn't seem... a noble doing laundry doesn't seem right. Don't you use gadgets for that? But of course! And I shall happily acquire some household pins for you if you like. Oh my, that's not... Speaking of pins, my good lady, come closer. What, we might take a selfie together with the basket? What, with our dirty laundry? What if someone like the Queen sees it? Hardly. Why, the Queen is far too reclusive for that sort of thing. One can't simply ring her up. That's a relief. No, this will merely be viewed by the lofted court, and perhaps the upper echelons of the Parliament. I'm taking the hamper. Unlocked a new sword and shield, so what do we got? So, strike is the same. Shocking stab. Deal 8 damage. Stop. On a core bounce. Fortifying charge. Until the first bounce, gain 1 block. On every step. So fortifying charge is basically like a worse version of the default weapons block. Electrical surge. If possible, lose 10 block. If block is spent, deal 3 damage. If block is spent, deal 3 damage in a medium radius. So basically it's like you actually don't want high amounts of block in this weapon. Oh, 100 though. That's 100's a lot. Deal 1 damage. It's not too much different from the default. Alright, so that's it for tonight. Alright, so that's it for our session tonight, because we're well past time. We're usually done by like 7:45. This one, the time does kind of flood away, man. Like, it's definitely an interesting mechanic, just interesting game, interesting characters. I like the music and the soundtrack. It really is. I do like it. It's for what it is, and it's unfortunate that the freaking company that made it didn't do well, or kind of got lost in the shuffle, as it were. But so thank you guys very much for watching. If you we will continue
continue playing our Beast Breaker next time on the 9th, March 9th. Thank you guys very much for watching, and have a good night. See you later, guys. More Beast Breaker. And I'm gonna have to switch my switch off the computer now so that I can have my 2 monitors back. Alright. But I will have to keep it nearby so that it can be used again, because we'll need to use it again next week. Have a good one, guys.